Rangers hosting the Guardians, and the Guardians are plus 120 on the money line. The Rangers are minus 140. Over under 8.5 runs. The Guardians getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 175, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. The Rangers laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 150, meaning if you bet them that way, they must win by 2. Savale pitched once against the Rangers last year, 5 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. The Guardians won that game 10-4 in Texas, and he struck out 7 batters in that game. The Guardians have won his last 2 appearances. They are 5-5 in his last 10. He's averaging 5 2/3 innings pitched and 4.9 strikeouts per game in his last 10 appearances. For Gray, both appearances against the Guardians last year, the Rangers lost. 5 innings, 5 runs, 5 earned. They lost that game 6-3 in Cleveland. He struck out 3. 5 innings, 1 run. It wasn't earned. They lost that game 6-3, and he only struck out 1 batter. The Rangers have lost his last 3 appearances. They are 6-4 in his last 10 appearances. He's averaging 6 innings pitched and 5.6 strikeouts per game in those games. Head-to-head, the road team is 6-4. The road team's on a 3-game winning streak. Cleveland is 8-2 against the Rangers in their last 10. The favorite is on a 2-game winning streak. The favorite is 6-4 on the money line. The favorite winning these games by 2 runs or more, laying a run and a half, is 6-4. There have been no 1-run games in that last 10 meetings. So whether it's the favorite or the underdog, everyone's winning by at least 2 runs. The over is 6-3-1 in their last 10, and the over 8 specifically, or 8.5, forgive me, is 7-3. The last series that they played against each other was a 3-game set in September of last year in Texas, and Cleveland won every one of those last 3 games. Cleveland's on a 4-game winning streak against the Rangers, by the way. They won 6-3, 4-2, and 10-4. All of those games were in Texas. Cleveland is 6-4 in their last 10, 3-1 in their last 4, and the under is 6-4 in their last 10. The under hit in 3 out of their last 4 games, although they were playing Kansas City, and the Royals don't score a ton of runs. They won 6-1, 3-0, 10-6, and then they lost 4-1. For the Rangers, they are 3-7 in their last 10, 1-3 in their last 4. They've lost their last 2 games, and the under is 6-3-1 in their last 10 games. They lost 10-6 to the Red Sox. They won 7-2 against the Nationals. Then they lost 8-3 and 7-2 to the Nationals in D.C. I'm taking Cleveland with the money line. I'm taking Cleveland getting the runs, and I'm going to go over just because I'm going to follow the pattern here. And when Gray pitched both times, it was a 9-run game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.